Welcome to Tiree, a tiny island off the west coast of Scotland, sitting out in the Atlantic. It's only about 12 miles long, but what it lacks in size, it makes up for in beauty. Visitors come here for its white sandy beaches, world-class windsurfing, and of course the Tiree Music Festival. The island is also famous for its stunning sunsets and incredible sunrises, the kind that make you stop and just take it all in. In this video, I'm driving around the island to show you some of the highlights, from beaches and cafes to the distillery and the heritage centre. So let's go and explore Tiree together. Single track road, there's not much double track, and the double track that there is just like this. There's no white marks on the road, there's no road markings anywhere. Don't know if I've seen a pavement yet either. Horse-drawn vehicles and animals. Quite a lot of these signs around. What are they doing here? It's a good day for drying. Good morning from the most northerly part of Tiree. It's day 3 and I'm up at the Sound of Gunna. Isle of Gunna is just between here and the Isle of Coll, which is where I should have been today, but there weren't enough people wanting to go, so they cancelled it. This part of water is treacherous in bad weather. There have been lots of wreckages, sadly, and lots of scary moments on this water. And it's very small distance, isn't it? It's not far. It must be quite rocky. So that's the Sound of Gunna. And of course, the band Gunna Sound, they were on Friday night in the big tent, named after here. Now there's an old fishing village in Milton, an old pier. Let's go check it out. Oh, there's another ferry. So the one I showed you earlier on would have been the Clansman, and that'll be the Lord of the Isles. There's 2 ferries going over this morning. Hi, Max. Yeah, you're eating well here. Hello. Gorgeous. Pretty low tide, isn't it? So this is Milton Harbour, and before the harbour in Scarinish, the one that the big ferry comes in on and the one that I went to Lunga on yesterday, before they were built, this was the safest pier in Tiree that the fishermen would use, and they're still using it today, which is lovely to see. Reminds me a wee bit of Callan Harbour. Wonder what they're getting. The boats nowadays are much bigger than they were back then, of course, with engines and places for them to stay way back in the day, with the wee sailing boats. Can you imagine navigating round all these wee islands? One of the most distinctive sights on Tiree definitely has to be these traditional spotted houses, often nicknamed pudding houses, and you won't find them anywhere else in Scotland quite like this. It is unique to Tiree, and over time it's become a trademark look for the island, and today many have been carefully restored, and they're such a unique reminder of Tiree's heritage. This is Keffer Restaurant and Bundu Brewing in Sandig, and you just park on the grass, I guess. There's no payment up and no parking. Yep, you just pull up right there, because all the houses are just off this wee road, but there are no roads into the houses. So they have the library here and the school. And the school is painted white as well, even the bricks outside the school. So everything really is painted white in Tiree. Now, apparently behind this wind turbine is the remains of an old broch. It just says to climb to the top of the hill beyond the community turbine. I can't see another one, it's got to be this one. But I don't see a big hill. But then there's not very many big hills in Tiree. Yeah, I've spotted something on the top of that hill with my binoculars, so I'm going in the right direction. Oh dear, I can see it on the top of the hill. I've got my binoculars, but I can't see a way down there without passing the cows and their calves. I'm a wee bit nervous of cows when they've got calves out in the middle of nowhere. I'm a bit disappointed I've got this far. Tiree is often called the Hawaii of the North, and it's easy to see why. With its wide sandy beaches and steady Atlantic winds, it's one of the best places in Europe for windsurfing. Every year, surfers and sailors from all over the world come here to test their skills on the waves. Back in the 1980s, Tiree was even put on the map internationally when it hosted the Tiree Wave Classic, a competition that still runs today. Whether you're a pro chasing perfect conditions or a beginner looking for lessons in a truly stunning setting, windsurfing is a huge part of island life here and a big reason so many visitors return year after year. Oh, I didn't see any red houses, but we have blue ones. I'm in a town called, or a wee village called Balna Fetish now, and that looks like old military buildings up there. So I'm doing a circle back to Crossapul from the north. I think this is the only circular route that there is. This area reminds me of South Uist on the west side of South Uist, near where I used to live. There was lots of cattle on the Machar, just over the sand dunes, and there'd be a beautiful beach at the back, and a few houses scattered around the place. Oh my goodness, like where I used to walk. A wee single track road just like this. I wonder if people do that. I'm sure they do. Use this as a wee exercise track. Another thing, there are no brown historic Scotland signposts anywhere that I've seen yet, and I've been looking. This reminds me of Barra. All the sand getting swept up on the road when you're driving through, I don't know, Borv, I guess. Right, where can you park here? Because you need to see this beach. Oh my goodness, I hope there's a place. Oh aye, they've used in there. I'm going to do likewise. There's lots of sand being chucked up or blown onto the road. Oh, this car's gonna keep coming, Have you ever seen a sign like that before? Cats crossing. I have found the other church. Remember yesterday I said that there were 4 churches within like 800 metres of each other and I could only see 3. Well, this is definitely a converted church. Beautiful. Oh, the old middle house. It's a hostel. So apparently Tiree had around 13 mills that were just all over the island for grain that they grew locally themselves. This one was built in 1803. What I'd like to know is where all this water is coming from, because it hasn't rained since I got here on Friday. So for the last 3 days it's been bone dry. Shame you can't get in, but unstable, but isn't it pretty? With a lovely church. Can you see the church in the background? Well, I've come down to see this church. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's telling me pretty much that I'm not going to get in. Gosh, when was anybody last attending to this place? What a beautiful church. No idea, there's no sign anywhere to tell me what it was called. It's a ruin. That's a shame. Just because it's such a glorious day, we might be able to see the lighthouse. I saw it from the boat yesterday, but it was so far away. We're a bit closer here. Let's just see if we can see it. I don't know, it might be too far out. Okay. See it. Oh my goodness, I've got my binoculars, so I'm going to stand up on that hill and I'll have a look. It's the tallest lighthouse in Scotland and the most graceful in the world, they're telling me here. The Tiree sea tours guys go out. You can go round it. You can't get off, you can't access the lighthouse, but you can get very close to it on the boat, and today would have been a lovely day for it, but of course I was booked on call and that didn't happen, so lucky to anybody that got out to see the Skerryvore lighthouse. Just means that I will have to come back. I've got to go to call now anyway, don't I? Okay, it's lovely up here. It's a bit breezy, but it's warm as anything. It's 26 degrees. Built in 1844 by Alan Stevenson and at a height of 48 metres, Skerryvore Lighthouse remains one of the island's most striking landmarks. Oh, don't forget your binoculars coming up here, it's fab! I love that I've been this close to Skerryvore Lighthouse. I just wish I'd been round it, but one day I will. Lots of ruins up here and all. I don't know what's going on here, whether it's been rented out or if people actually live here. Can't imagine. Okay, I'm going to head back down to the pier and the museum. Tiree. So Heinrich is here, so it's got to be here. Maybe there. Yeah, that'll be it there. That's where the campsite is. Stuff that they'd used years ago. Might be too dark. Well, we're going. Anyone for a game of volleyball?
Well, there's just too many people at once.
See, this is the Alan Stevenson's restaurant. I've heard good things about this place. It doesn't cost anything to get in, which is amazing, but donations are welcome and it's open every day. there wasn't anybody in it, so I think people just come, open it up and leave you to it. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with this as I drive back. And I can see the tent right up there. And that's the beach at Hebrides. Okay, let's head off. One last dip before I go home tomorrow. I'm going to get one last dip in tidy water before I leave tomorrow. The weather is going to change, they say, so this might be our last opportunity. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Right, I'm going in. Oh, here's a big one. Oh! And another. Oh! Time to go back in. Pizza with chorizo and mushroom. Morning! It is the last day. I don't know what day it is. Day 4 it must be. It's Monday and the festival ended with Trail West last night, which was amazing. I loved it. Everybody loved it. It was brilliant. Big tent is coming down, all the wee huts and all the merchandise tents, they're all being dismantled. So while they do that, I'm going to take another tour around the southwest of the island. I haven't been round the southwest yet. I am getting the clansman at 6 o'clock tonight over to Oban, where my car is parked. I took my tent down at 6:15 this morning. The gale that came in was pretty windy, and everybody, I could hear everybody sort of rustling around thinking, let's get these tents down before the rain comes. So I thought, yes, let's do that. I just stopped at the farmhouse. This is in Ballymartin. There's no way I would have got a seat in there. They said 40 minutes at the minimum wait, so I got a takeaway instead that only took me 5 minutes wait. The place is hot-shade, but it smells really amazing. The food looks good and it's delicious, so I recommend. But I am sitting here and that's my view right now. Oh, I'm not. Here it is. I don't know if he wants. Do you want to be in my picture? Is this the only pub? Is this the only pub on the island? Where's the other pubs? For unleaded right now. Can't believe it. So the Hebrides Tiree Historical Centre is open Monday to Friday, 10:30 to 3:30. Down at the pier, there's the Yellow Hair Cafe and Gift Shop where I bought my nice wee coaster. But round here, tucked away, is Chili Grills. Now, there's only one person in it and Yellow Hair is busy. You know, people aren't seeing this place. So remember, this is tucked away here when you're coming to Tiree. Now, there's a garage there, so I need to find out if that garage does MOTs. And now the cars need an MOT because by the looks of things, they don't. But who am I to make any judgment on anybody else's car? What do you think? Do you think Tiree needs an MOT or not? And I As the ferry pulls away from Tiree, it feels like the perfect time to look back on this trip. Tiree really is something special. From exploring the island's beaches and heritage to experiencing the music and atmosphere of the festival. But every adventure has to come to an end, so now I'm on the Lossy Fourth, departed Ullapool and heading over to Stornoway. I'm going to leave you with a few final moments from the amazing band Cleo West who closed the festival. Thank you very much for watching.